Like, Mag gets here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good setup the way you ran that. That's good shit. Without even thinking, that was good shit.
Thank you. I just thought it was classic.
Yeah, no, it looks good like that. And it just,
Is with
it
what
makes
we
for,
have,
yeah,
like-
with what we're getting ready for. It was just like subliminally a fucking good setup. You know what I mean?
Thank you. I'm just trying to clean up.
Nice little change up.
Yeah. Excuse me. And the little pumpkin feel we got going on.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
What's up with it?
Go in your house. Go in your house. Go in your house. Go in your house. Okay.
I'm probably about to need one of these within the next one or two. What's good with it? So I was sitting there, right? And I was thinking about it. And like, does anybody ever seen the comic book Dark Angel? So that comic book was first called Hell's Angel. And I had the comic book. I don't have it anymore, but I had the comic book. And you can look it up and it still shows the comic book, right? So that's definitely not part of the Mandela effect or whatever. But, man, it just trips me out how, like, you know, because you got to figure that's what the real issue is with that whole movie would be that, because it's, you can't, so they're saying copyright, DC, Shazam, whoop whoop, right? Okay, get it, right? Because it's character. It's a character in a movie. Now, how can you have Shazam, which you use to, like, get songs, and you have a show called Beat Shazam, and when Shazam, that's the crazy part about that, is that when Shazam came out and you could hit it and do the thing, I instantly looked over at my wife and I was like, oh, that's crazy, bro. I used to love that movie Shazam back in the day. And I was like, it's weird because they fucking had Shaq in Kazam, which had one of my favorite little actors in it, but he was such an asshole in Kazam. But in Shazam, when Sinbad played, and I used to, this is the thing, everybody else is like, oh, I never knew who Sinbad was until I seen the movie and blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I used to watch the Sinbad show. You know what I mean? I used to watch SNL. So it's like, that's where I'm like, okay, well, maybe fools got it confused and it was like a SNL skit, or it was like part of like the Sinbad show. It was like one of the little, you know, maybe he did a little theme in there where he was like the genie named Kazam or some shit. But, you know, I don't fucking know. I just think it's funny how they fucking with people's heads like that. How you could collectively have so many people to do some shit. So I believe it was really a copyright issue. They got on them for using the name. They pulled the movie off the shelves. Everybody signed an NDA and nobody could talk about it, right? It's just one of those things that happened, and it was a money issue, and now we're just put in the background. Because for real, like, somebody did bring up the fact that Ron Jeremy did the Mario Brothers porn parody, and Nintendo bought up the rights to it and absolved it, and then they ended up coming out with a second one or whatever. But still, I'm just saying, like, that could happen like that, you know. Sinbad ain't got enough money to fucking buy the rights back for it, so he just took whatever money they offered him. DC went and was able to, you know, randomly sweep most of the shelves. You'll never get it. Like, you think people all hold on to all their old VHS movies? No. You know how many people were out trolling garage sales? MK11, what's up? trolling garage sales and like going to these different places and buying back these like, you know what I'm saying? So it could have really happened if it was a copyright issue. I believe copyright over the Mandela effect. And I remember Jiffy peanut butter too. Shit. Yeah, Nintendo getting it. You know how we doing? I hit the Walmart thing again. It didn't work, so I don't know. I guess maybe we'll just have to play that one by ear. Yeah, that's dope. I haven't really kept up with like, you know, what these motherfuckers are doing, bro. But there's people that are putting like patents and shit on shit that like would blow our minds, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, they might have been, bro. They probably were. Mag, yeah, whatever's clever, bro. Whatever's clever, homie. Whatever works. Whatever we gotta do to get you legit and running right. I think we got the Switch 1. I don't think we got the Switch 2. Yeah, that's a trip. See, I ain't never really, like the only thing I ever had that was jailbroke, bro, was like the Zenith Black Box back in the day for cable, homie. It was happening, Mango. We had like every cable channel, which is probably why we seen Shazam. Because I bet you if you ask every person who ever remembers seeing the movie Shazam, if they had a black box in their house, the answer is going to be yes. And that's going to be the confusion in the memory because we all think we watched it on VHS. We probably all watched it on the HBO Disney special on fucking the Zenith Black Box, right? Where that shit was hacked and you could catch all your channels. So I'll bet you that's got something to do with it. If you ask all the people who remember watching Sinbad and Shazam if they had a black box in their house when they were younger, their answer is gonna be yes. Because I'll bet you I just found the missing link. I don't play. Once I hit the rabbit hole, homie, I'm coming out with the fucking Elmer Fudd at the other side. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real, bro. I jailbroke my rims the other day. I had to jailbreak that damn water pump before I put it in. That was, man, if I'd have did that the regular way, it would have been a wrap. But I went on YouTube. YouTube showed me a way to do it without taking everything apart. Jailbroke. You know what I mean? That's how we do it over here. We just highly opinionated folks. You know, this is everything on our channel is do and try at your own risk. We all hypotheticals. It's all just, you know, what ifs. You know, what if, you know, Shazam was on the black box? Theoretically, I think it works. Yeah, you know how we do. We gotta have the word managers in chat sometimes for your boy, bro, because I'll be crossing borderlines sometimes. We're trying to narrow it down, you know. But double tap your screen, holla at your boy. I'm letting it all grow in, you know what I'm saying? It's winter time, your boy gotta get the fur on. Gotta get the fur coat going. Yeah, now we just gotta put a little paint in a bucket with the white and paint those little windows in up top. Sheet. What's cracking? It's Sunday. I'm chilling on the porch. Your boy fucking around with a little neck pain right now. I'm about to go in and hop on the Call of Duty Live again and run one of those. So if y'all like watching Fool's game, man, come in and watch me game. I was gonna look for the camera, see if I can get the camera going again. I got one spot I'm gonna look. It's not in that one spot. Not looking anywhere else. 581 miles per tank, and 96% of foresters over the past 10 years are still on the road today. Bruh, rock that shit, homie. You wanna cut that shit? We'll do it on live on the porch. I'll trim you up. Shit. We'll get you looking straight. I'll get your mane looking straight. You know what I'm talking about? You see me do, I just get a little whoop whoop, do a little fade up. Put some Vidal Sassoon in your shit. Rocking. Yeah, hold that shit. It'll be alright. Yeah, shit, bro. That should be looking straight.
Alright, I got it. The game that
JoJo! What's up with my folks, man? Telling you I'm gonna get down on that Call of Duty. Very low. Yeah, run the emojis, you know. Get them in here. How's everybody living on this? Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, JoJo's on Monday already. Xander, what's up, dog? How you been? How you been living? JoJo, where the splashdown? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Thanks for dropping through. We're just chilling. I'm about to go in and start a Call of Duty stream here in a minute.
nice.
Buzz down with some of my folks for a little while. Y'all been checking out the new episodes, dude? We've been dropping them episodes of the pod, bro, weekly. You gotta get in there. Oh, shit. Corey almost got 500 subs. That a boy, Corey. That's lit, bro. Yeah, that's super lit. Your lights on, buddy. Yeah, that's super lit. Earlobe.
Thanks for telling me.
Rick Rob, what's up? What it, man? Been a minute. How you living? Shit, bro. We just chilling. The view beautiful as always. You know, palm trees and green leaves. There's the splash down. There, JoJo with the splash down. That's my favorite one, bro. I laughed my ass off at that one. Oh, blueberry pancake sounds kind of cool, bro. So I remember there was this one strain. It was called blueberry muffin. Ooh, that shit was fire, bro. Blueberry muffin was fire, man. Double tap that screen for your boy, man. We trying to get him in here. Like I said, if y'all into the gaming streams, bro, it's a new thing I'm running. I'm stuck, because I'll be a Call of Duty, man. So I'll be in there, duty calls. Sometimes I got to get in there and get down. But I've been running streams on that, too. So if you guys like watching the gaming, man, jump in there. Give me a little support on the gaming stream. And as always, man, Saturday nights is the pod, right? We're gonna start doing something different every night, bro. Once we get Mag up here on the block, man, we're gonna have I think we're gonna start doing some barbecue streams, right? Some little meat cooking streams. Fucking hey, we really gonna get in there, bro. Yeah. Oh shit, $4.99, man. We won away. Double tap for your boy. Run into Mags. If you ain't already subscribed to my boy Mag, man. Magnum 100 on the podcast weekly. He on the grind, bro. He dipping back and forth. He trying to fucking catch it out to the Jack in the Box. He got like 7 different sponsors with the Wi-Fi's. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't already subscribed to my boy Corey Morrison, man, that's my boy Magnum. Hit him, bro. Tap his name. Hit that subscribe. We trying to grow his page way past your boy's page, bro. We trying to live off Magnum. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's get your boy running it in there. Hell yeah. For those who don't know, man, we really pushing shit around here, bro. What's up, Mikey? Get in here. We got this clothing thing going. We got these personalized t-shirt lines we're about to start doing. We got a little special gift for everybody that's, getting ready to run the t-shirts. We about to get that printed out and ready to go. So, I mean, we really starting a movement over here, bro. And in all honesty, dude, it's not to try to do anything like for ourselves, man. It's all really just to like be out there and like give knowledge and information and good times back to y'all, bro. That's what we do. We just kick back, we bullshit on the porch for the people who like to come on here. This is, bro, my shit is all inspired by YouTube, bro. I don't do this on nowhere else. This shit ain't done nowhere else. I don't go on no other lives. I ain't on no other platforms. I'm on the porch on YouTube with y'all, bro, weekly. You know what I mean? So you getting to see how I do it. You getting to hear the bullshit I go through on the daily grind. You getting to see the struggles and watch the come-ups, and you know what I'm saying? It's all just going to go from there. So like I said, bro, all support goes back into the pod, goes back in, like my boy Bo been helping us. He the biggest donor for the last 3 months, bro. Like we've only literally had a couple people donate to our shit, and Bo is the biggest one. And it's literally gotten things moving that would have never got moving before. So, you got to understand, yes, I work. Yes, I make my money. Yes, I have 5 kids and an expensive life. So it takes every bit of the hustle and the grind and the work I put in every day to keep me going. But for all this side shit, man, that's just to ensure that like my kids got something to roll into, right? It's a little side business to put together, so we got things to keep people moving. Once this gets to the point where we're actually bringing in some sort of overhead and money from the different shit we're doing, because we plan on running events, running fundraisers, you know what I'm saying? Really getting this shit out there, bro, and getting the people in here so that you guys are listening to more stories, more people, more life experiences than just ours. So it's all up and coming, right? We're on fucking the very beginning baby stages of this shit. But I've lived a lot of life, bro, and I'm in a place now where I got a lot to give back to this life and a lot to try to show these kids that I'm raising on how to do good with this life that we're given, because shit's getting wild, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shit's getting wild. Yeah, all that, bro. We're really gonna get it up in there, and it's like I said, There's like 7 churches on my block. There's a lot of shit that, you know, goes down in this area that we could really honestly use in a lucrative way. You know what I mean? So, what happened? Oh yeah. I'm sure I haven't looked into like what it takes for people to like run a podcast or like, you know, how long it takes for people to really start becoming interested. But like if you know all these other people that have started podcasts and shit, unless they're just basic people who started a podcast and it's like, you know, a listening podcast, half of those motherfuckers you don't even know who they are. You just know like what they're talking about, and that's what you're interested in. You're either listening to like a true crime podcast, like unless it's Joe Rogan or like somebody who like you knew way before they ever even started a fucking podcast type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in here. Go put that back on his charger, bro. He just fell and hit his head hella hard, bro. Come here. Hold on, y'all.
Keep it on your head, okay? Now you're gonna leave it there.
You got a little knot, y'all.
Come here, baby.
It's alright, just let him run him up. Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, he went off the stair and it's wet. She was rinsing everything off and it was slippery and he went back and hit the back of his head on the stairs, but he's got a little knot back there.
No, wow.
But,
No,
it's tough. I just... It's a little knot, bro. No, don't use watermelon for it. You gotta use ice for it. No, you gotta use ice, not watermelon. Ice. Ice. Mommy got ice over there. You wanna rub ice in there? Stop. Nope. Get the ice from mommy.
Here,
Don't walk out there again. It's wet. Go inside. Go inside and relax for a minute. Push that window shut a little bit. I gotta run another one in real quick. That fucked me up. That shit sucks when the kids get hurt, bro. And then you remember back to all the times you got hurt, and you're like, alright, well, he's alright, but still, like, the back of your head, man, that's a crazy one. Yeah, nah, he'll be okay. I'm gonna just let him chill. He's cool, like, he ain't acting different or nothing. And he didn't hit, like, super hard. I watched it and heard it, but he's, like, behind the thing, and I was like, did he just fall? And then I looked, and he was down, and I was like, oh, shit, he fell. I thought he just stepped off, because it wasn't super loud, but it really, yeah, I mean, he hit his shit, so I just gotta keep an eye on him, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, shit. I needed that so bad, though. Oh. I heard that so loud in my head. I don't even know if you guys could hear that shit. That shit just popped hell up. Oh. Ah, my fucking neck is shot out, dude. Getting old sucks, y'all. Haha, JoJo's quick with it. Hi, buddy. Let's kick back and watch TV, bud. I'll be in a minute. We're gonna play some video games. And chill. What? Oh. Yeah, I got you. It's good. What's up with my 8, man? How y'all living? Man, we need like 20 more subscribers, bro. If you're new here and you ain't already subscribed, bro, check out the podcast, check out the lives, check out the music, and hit that subscribe button if you fucking with your boy, man. We almost there, bro. We just need 20 more. Every time I drop the subscribe hit in, we lose hella people. So I've been trying not to really run that too much, but we really do need to try to get them subs up, man. Every day, bro. I love you too, Mikey. You need to get your ass up one of these Sundays at 10:30 and jump in the live with us on church. Say what's up. Richard, what's up with it, man? Yeah, for real. It really be that way. You gotta break the cycle and you gotta jump in there and get that money. $100. Yeah, for real. So I like running the shorts when I have something to show on them. I don't really do a lot of like personal shorts where I'm in the short talking to people. My shorts are usually like a video with some shit going on. So we'll have to transition that a little bit, swap it over, kind of let the people know who they fucking with a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll get it popping for sure. We at 1,200 watch time hours, folks. We 300 watch time hours away from 1,500. 1,500 is halfway to the 3,000 that we need for monetized. Please, if you haven't already, watch the podcast. There's 12 podcasts. They're all over 2 hours long. You know what I'm saying? That's like 24 hours, bro. If I had, 20 people watching those the whole time, bro, that's a good chunk in my watch time hours. It's going to be in there. So everybody out there who's been just rocking with us and supporting us, man, thank you so much. You've been nothing but a blessing. I could see it. I could see it on the analytics. I could see the people that are coming around. I could see the ones that are sticking in there watching the videos, and I appreciate you all, man. I appreciate you all. Just, continue doing what you're doing. I'll continue doing what I'm doing. If you guys have thoughts on things that I should do to help boost the live or help, gain traction or gain attraction of people that, will run some shit. I ain't even tripping, bro. Like I said, I'd like to do a giveaway soon. I'd like to do a little entry game for names to get people's names in there for the giveaway. So, dude, I don't have a lot of people that watch my live streams, bro. It's crazy. I got like over fucking 600 live streams and like, I watch my watch time hours every day and I only get about 12 hours a day worth of watch time hours most of the time. On some big days, I'll get like a 20 or 30 hour jump, but it's minimal, dude. It surprises me a little bit too, because I feel like, I'm in there for at least an hour to 2 hours a day. There's at least, 5 people watching most of those. That's about 12 to 15 watch time hours. So that's really all I'm getting. So I'm not really getting, you know, big jumps on my, oh, excuse me, big jumps on my lives. And I'm definitely not catching huge watch time hours or views off of the pods. But if people buckle down and just watch through them, or, you know, let them run, pick out their spots, it would really help. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, and you know, it's got to be valid watch time hours too, right? Which I understand that it can't be like it can't be rewatch, bunch of rewatches from the same person. It definitely can't be like like it has to be a page that's like a verified page that's watching it for it to be watch time hours, shit like that, you know. So I understand what they're doing, but because really I get about 32 hours a day if I look at my analytics page and watch time per day. And most of my watch time that I'm not getting, I feel like, so I get a lot of watch time from my shorts, but shorts views don't count as watch time hours. They count as shorts views. They separate them for that reason, which I feel like it's bullshit. I feel like they should just, if you put in a certain amount of time and you have a certain amount of content and you're running consistent, you should be able to add there should be different hoops to jump through to be able to get closer to a monetization position. You know what I'm saying? It'd be lucrative on their point, but they're in it for the big money, so they want people with, you know, hundreds or thousands of viewers at a time type shit. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, bro, that's Sean. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's how we do. And that's really what got me on to listening to podcasts and, you know, being in tune with that kind of shit, and then talking with homies and shit. Like, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, bro, you should start a podcast. The things that you could say, the things that you could talk about, woo-woo." But it's like, when you really boil down to making the podcast and you think about the shit that you were saying when you were getting that reaction, that shit you can't really talk about on a podcast. You know what I mean? It's like, that's like real life shit that you don't really let everybody into. So, I mean, in all actuality, yes, starting a podcast was a good idea. I definitely have a lot to touch on, but at the same time, the information I could share only goes so deep. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what's up, bro. We appreciate you, Sean, because, like, honestly, bro, every little bit helps and every little bit counts, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this really started with me busting out there and putting a bunch of music on there and having like 15 subscribers, and they were all my homies who just were subscribed so they could go and listen to the music at the same time. And it's evolved into, you know, over 2,000 subscribers now, and me hopping on live and just like kicking back and really just chopping game, bro. Like, as if you were like kicking back, able to talk to a homie chilling on the porch type shit, you know. And that's where it evolved into the We On The Porch podcast, because it got to where I was really sitting talking to homies in the chat like I'm doing with you, and then it got to the point where we were connecting on such a level that we started, you know, talking sidebar shit and then inviting each other to go live with each other. And then it got to where it was like, okay, well, we can't go live with more than 2 people, so we got to figure something out. And then we get on the yard where we got the fucking panel up, and now it's like, oh, bro, what are we doing here? Why are we even just sitting here bullshit? Like, why are we not really taking this to the next level type shit? So that level just keeps climbing, bro, and we're gonna keep climbing right along with it, dude. And it's like, I'm at the point right now where I'm 3 months into this game, and I'm just sitting here like, oh, let's just get 10 likes. If we could just get 10 likes every video type shit, you know? We get 10 likes and 5 consistent people. If we can get it to where it never drops under 5 in the chat, you know. And then it's like, okay, cool, it'll drop down sometimes, but we get to where we pretty much always have 5. And we all, lately we've been catching, 6, 7, 8 likes on there because I ain't really been getting on and talking. I've just been kind of kicking back on the porch doing my thing. But that's because the grind and the side hustle has been real, trying to keep everything going. So the porch conversation has been light, you know what I mean? Because you got to figure, like, when you're really going through, when you're struggling to deal with some shit, or you got some little shit going on, this kind of, you don't really, you'll keep that one close to the vest, but you still can be consistent. You still can do what you do on a daily basis, right? But you just keep a few things kind of concealed to the background. So at that point, some shit's been a little more live than others. The music, I was playing the music for a long time. The music's gotten to a point where it's like, I'm ready to make some more music, bro. Fuck playing the old shit. Let's get some new shit popping. So it's like, we're in that realm of, just trying to catch the right lane with all this different shit we really got going on, because we're very multicultural, you know what I mean? Oh, Sean, I 100% agree with you, bro, because I was really looking, and like, the shit that I'm bringing to the table is just your everyday barbershop talk, bro. It's like shit that people really could just sit back and be like, listen to this dumb motherfucker just talk about this shit all day, So you got to be a certain, I don't know, certain type of person to be able to really just sit here and, bust off at the fucking chops all day. But there's a lot of people doing it, and most of them are running gimmick on here. They're all just running game. I'm not really running game. I'm on here just being me. Fuck, just being me, bro. Just being me. I guess I think that I'm cool enough to just sit here and be me, and y'all are cool enough to just accept it and us have a relationship based on that. I don't know. That's I guess I keep it 100. You know what I mean? Which is cool, because I know nobody wants to see me on here like smearing fucking ketchup and mustard on myself, or holding a doo-doo fucking tray, or, you know what I mean? Like, that's just stupid. And, like, I'm a real one. I know real ones. So, like, I could not see myself doing I see myself doing dumb shit on here because I just like to be funny and shit sometimes. But not no shit like that. Not no out-of-pocket shit, bro, where, like, people, like, that shit. Could you see yourself, bro, like, going to prison and fucking getting put in a prison cell with somebody, and that motherfucker having your picture on the wall, and you got a fucking ring of doo-doo around your head? Could you imagine what the fuck is gonna happen to you? You know what I'm saying? Nah, we keep it close to the vest. We ain't playing that shit. Yeah, listen, I have not figured it out yet either. I'm on like baby steps mode, bro. That a boy, Sean. Thank you, bro. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Honestly, Sean, because I'm probably gonna end this here in a minute, like, just on the helpful note, like, if you're trying to, like, really be 100, I'm about to end this and start a gaming stream. But if you want to click on the page, bro, and go to, like, we got a 5-hour podcast on there, homie. Like, one episode is damn near 5 hours. Click on one of them motherfuckers, bro, and just let that shit pop off in the background. You'll hear some funny shit popping off too, dude. Check us out. We appreciate you being here, bro. Welcome to the team, man. Good assets. We love good assets, bro. And like I said, man, we're gonna be doing a giveaway, and like little shit like that, bro, like goes a long way, bro. Like, I'll remember Sean 100%. Like, when the giveaway comes, like, people gonna be like, why is Sean's name already on the giveaway? He wasn't playing the game. Well, because Sean knows how to really play the game. You know what I'm saying? Sean wanted people that know what it takes to get a motherfucker's attention to be like, okay, this dude's solid. He gonna really rock with me. I'm gonna fuck with him when we get up there. You know what I mean? You can't be like Mr. Beast dude, though, and go all weird on us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. good shit. I've been a tattoo artist for over 25 years now, bro. So it's like, and it's all been through word of mouth and presentation, man. The shit that I do speaks for itself. And to keep that going and to keep that consistent, bro, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of consistency from yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. And big ups on your business, and I hope it goes through the fucking roof, dog. For real, 100%. All right, man, you know what time it is. That motherfucker's hitting the fingers, bro. So we getting ready to get up in here. We're going to get that Call of Duty live going, bro. To all my people that's in here, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm going to get in here, do some gaming. If y'all want to hop on the gaming stream, I'm going to have a headset on. Y'all going to be hearing, talking shit if my boys are on, shit like that. And I'll be back on here in a little bit, you know what I mean? When we chilling, about to get some dinner going and shit. So I appreciate y'all, fam. Thanks for rocking with us, bro. We really going to build this empire, dude, and everybody is going to be a part of it. We're going to have super dope shout out shit, bro. If there's one thing that I'm good at, it's coming up with catchy shit and little dope shit, dude. And I think it's going to be super tight to, like, once we get into, like, the kind of relationship where the people that are fucking with us and ordering from us and, like, really, like, rocking with the team in there. Like, we're going to have special shout outs at the end of the pods now and pop people's shit up. And we're going to do some cool shit with the AI. So just keep rocking with us, dude. We're really going places, and it's happening real soon, man. So I appreciate you all. Thanks for the 10 likes. Thanks for dropping in.